So excuse the tired eyes, but I just had a thought, and before I go and write it, I just wanted to get it out. Um, us Christians, I saw a post on Instagram today, and it made me think about something. I don't know who's painted this picture. I don't know if it was the world or if it was us. I don't know. But there's this picture of Christians that were painted as though we're supposed to be nice all the time. Just a pretty picture. We just smile and we accept everything. And everything is okay because we're Christians, because we're the good people. Granted, yes. We're supposed to be known by our love. Jesus said, how will they know us? By our love for one another. I get it. We are supposed to love. We definitely are. But one thing that we forget, the basis of our faith, Jesus Christ, whom we are disciples after, is that we should look to him as the ultimate example. And if we open our Bibles and we just read the Gospels and see how Jesus interacted with people, how he acted, the things that he did, the things that he said, we would see that he wasn't just always nice and smile and nod and turn a blind eye to what's going on around us. That's not who we're supposed to be. And I see post after post after post. We just talk about the pretty things. And God is love and strength. And we encourage one another. But what about the things that's going on around us? I saw someone post something. I read an article. Her name is Truth and Fire. It's the name of her blog. And she wrote a piece about why she unfollowed Kev on Stage. We all know who Kev on Stage is. He's very compromising. I'm sorry, he is. He's funny, but he's compromising. We all know that, whatever. But she wrote in depth why she unfollowed him. And at first I was like, girl, bye, you being too deep. He's a comedian. But as I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, she's right. Yeah, she's on point. Her points were valid. But anywho, he did a piece, he has this show called Ask A or something like that. So he has different people on the show, and he'll bring them on, and him and his friend, they interview them. And he had one was Ask a Porn Star or something like that. And so I was reading through the comments, because comments is always entertainment. And it's disheartening because, of course, the people who spoke up that has some type of concern about it, or tried to make him think about what he's doing from a different perspective, from a biblical perspective, they were attacked. Not by Kev, but they were attacked by his followers. But there was one guy that posted something, and I was like, stop, you're wrong. And this goes back to my point about how we're just, this picture that has been painted of Christians is wrong. The comment was basically, he said that, Jesus sat with the sinners and the tax collectors, and he mingled with them, and he never rebuked them. Okay, so the lady at the well, he told her, and now you don't have one, in fact, you have many husbands. But he told her to go and sin no more. The woman who was going to be stoned when she was caught in adultery, did he tell her to go and sin no more? I'm paraphrasing. I didn't even look this stuff up before I got on here, so I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't just oh, you're okay, but he corrected them. When people were healed, there was a guy, again, I didn't go look in the Bible, so I'm paraphrasing, just going off my memory. I probably should have wrote this stuff down before I got on here, but I'm going to back this up with a blog post. But there was one guy he healed. I don't know if he was blind from birth, but after he He healed him. He told him, he said, now go. He's like, don't sin anymore. Don't sin. So he did rebuke. He did correct. He did address things. Did we forget that he turned over the tables and he flipped over everything because he was mad because of the things they were doing in God's house? He wasn't always just, oh, nice and yay and it's okay because I'm Jesus and I'm love. No, but he corrected you, but it was out of love. And as disciples and as extensions of him, we're ambassadors, we're supposed to be doing the same thing. And that's not happening. And a lot of the things that's going on around us, we really do have influence. People always want to say separation of church and state. Oh, separation of church and state. Blah, 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 blah. But if you go back and you look in the Bible, the prophets, they had everything to do with government. They were very involved with government. As a matter of fact, the kings, they would look to the prophets before they did stuff. They were their top advisors. So we've got to do better. And I'm saying we, but I'm talking about myself too, as far as the prayer life. I know for myself, I've got to do better with my prayer life, being a minister. My pastor put something up and it pierced me at my heart. I was like, It was like, if you're a minister who doesn't serve, you're like a cloud without rain. What's your point? You're pointless. You know? So, getting on here to say, and I guess I'm talking to myself, we got to do better. We've got to stop perpetuating this false image of who Christ is, this false image of what a Christian is, and this false image of Christianity as a whole, because it's false, and it's causing we're becoming stumbling blocks because we're not who we're supposed to be. We're becoming the stumbling block. So anyways, that's my soapbox this morning. Yeah, bye.